Hey guys, what's up? It's the Nation 2010, and today we're gonna do a little Teemo kind of guide now because let's see, Armando skin is way better. Look at this, Business Mundo. He's going to work. He's got his phone. He's on call right now. He's going to work. That's so much better than Jim Mundo.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Anyways, so we're just gonna do this little Teemo guide because, well, I did pretty well, and this build is starting to work, or it's actually been working for a while now. So I thought might as well help some people out who don't know how to play Teemo, or have been looking for a reliable guide. So what I do first is I play Teemo as a tanky DPS, which is going to be going in the top lane. And the reason that Teemo is going in the top lane
30 seconds until
is
minions
because
spawn.
I don't find him as a viable AD carry for bottom as compared to a Caitlyn or an Ashe bottom. For reason one is his range is only 500 compared to that of Caitlyn's 650, so you're going to be very, very hard pressed to CS and counteract against that range disadvantage. Number two, he scales off AP more than AD.
Minions have spawned.
So he's not going to be doing as much damage. He's not a carry later game. But against top lane, he does very well for two reasons. One is because most of the time you're going to be playing against an AD bruiser. So you're going to be getting like even a Mundo up top. You can get a Wukong or something like that, or a Riven. But they're going to be a melee champion, and so with your range, you're going to be able to just harass them and outfarm them all the time. For the second reason, they are just not expecting a Teemo, and so when they come to attack you, because they're the AD melee champion, you auto-attack them, and when they get too close, you blind, and then auto-attack. Now right here, I thought we had a deal with Darius, that we're just going to do a truce, and so he kind of fucked up on that. So I got pretty pissed. But whatever, he'll get justice soon enough. But anyways, moving to the build for Teemo, since I'm playing a tanky DPS, I start with Doran's Blade. This will give me the 80 extra health, and plus 10 attack damage and 3% lifesteal. Now this is going to force whoever I'm playing solo top with to be very offensive against me, because I'm going to be healing up very slowly at this rate. And here we go. Here's the first engagement. I know I can take him on if I ignite him early. And I get the Q on him, and the auto-attack combination on him, and the ignite, and first blood. There you go. With Teemo, the first thing I like to get is Toxic Shot, and I like to max this as soon as possible. Obviously with your ults taking priority over everything, but I don't have that yet. That's level 6. Since I take Toxic Shot because this is going to be your main source of damage throughout the entire game. So take Toxic Shot, max that first. So actually, let me give you the priority. Your priority is going to be your R, E, W, and Q. The reason for this is because Q, you want to get it early. So let's say you want to do E, W, Q, but then go back to E, W, E, W, obviously with your R whenever possible. The reason for this is because although Q gives you that blind, if you keep maxing Q, it's not going to give you that much of a great effect compared to upgrading your Toxic Shot. So that's why. And everyone's dying down there, but that's fine. It's not like I know who's going to win or something. But just harassing Darius with that Q, so I can use my auto attack to farm minions. And here we go, Mundo is going up for a gank. I see that, so I'm going to start trying to harass him early. And what we do is we cut off this area right here because we don't want him to escape into the brush. And he pops his ghost, but it doesn't last too long because it gets exhausted. So we get the auto attack blind combination followed by Mundo attacking him, and that's the second kill of the game with the assist to Mundo. Very well done, Mundo, I must say. This Mundo was actually very critical to my success this entire game. Without him, this might not have gone too well, but still, because Darius is, I think, a counter to Teemo, along with people such as Wukong for that stealth. So you can see E, I've already gotten 3 into it, and then obviously 1 in Move Quick and Blinding Dart. Now I know here Darius, he's taking Teleport. Where is he? Teleport and Ghost. He's already burned both of these. So I'm not worried about him teleporting at this tower, and so I'm just trying to chip it down. Here he comes. The good thing about Teemo is if you're about to be attacked, run the other way, press W, and they can't catch you. Especially since you're going to be maxing this with priority after your R and E. So this is going to be maxed after E and R. You're going to be getting a lot of movement speed if they don't touch you, because this relies on them not being able to take damage. So I think there's a bit of a battle down here. Oh, wow. There's a battle up here too, and Mundo flashed in, but I'm so tanky at this point. At level 5, I'm pretty tanky. He wasn't able to do any damage. I took him down to half, and a little bit of damage to Darius too. So I was kind of laughing at that. Yeah, actually, like, no damage to Darius. He popped his mana potion. I don't know why he's taking a mana potion, and there goes the Ezreal ult, barely dodging that. Alright, so Teemo Shrooms. A lot of people think that you are best off using them to defend lane. And, I mean, this can be the case. That's only, sorry for that voice crack. That's only when your lane is being pushed and you're in low health and you have possibly 1 or 2 people trying to gank you. Shrooms are great for pushing that minion wave off. Now, the place I like to put these shrooms is, I'll show you. 1 in the tri-bush, nice brand. 1 in this bush, and then 1 around here and here, so you can see when they're coming. Shrooms are best off used if they're not hit, but rather give you vision throughout the entire 10-minute duration that they live for, I guess. Because you're not going to be doing an AP Teemo, you're not relying on the damage for shrooms, but rather the slow and vision. So, obviously upgrading my Noxious Trap, making him miss that. He ulted way too early. I'm gonna go away because he hits me one more time, I'm pretty much screwed. Made him waste his ult. I probably shouldn't have used that Ignite, but I thought he was gonna chase me down to the tower, and missing another Ezreal ult. So that Ignite actually might have worked to prevent him to try and push down me into that tower, the tower dive. He didn't want to do that. Here we go. I think after Brand takes blue, our corporate Mundo, after making his business call with blue, is going to help me gank up top, to a party that Darius just was never going to be invited to. Yep, here we go. It's going to be another gank. And this is why it's so important to have a jungler. He hit the shroom, I W'd in. Exhaust going off, auto attack's doing a lot of damage because I maxed my E first. And there we go, there's another successful gank, kill and assist for Mundo. Level 4 Toxic Shot, doing a lot of damage now. Sustained DPS is what I want. Of course, with my ultimate taking some levels, and my move quick, still taking all my priority in Toxic Shot. So I noticed that Mundo's going away, Darius is dead, tower's completely vulnerable for me to chip at, and I have a new wave coming in, so I can just stay here and keep on chipping away at it. Obviously I put my shroom down in the bush just to make sure that they don't come and try and gank me. Now, let's see, is Mundo gonna do anything? Yeah, he has his teleport up for Darius. The reason I put it in the bush is because when people come to gank, and right here too, is they don't tend to come around on the top. They'll either come through the bush, just like that, or away from the bush because they know I have shrooms there, and they'll come through the middle. But very rarely, unless I'm pushing up top, will you see them come through the top lane. Because they want to get the shortest route to you. So I'm just continuing to outfarm, am I outfarming him? I'm out-leveling him for sure. 44 to 37. Yeah, just outfarm him, out-level, put the shroom back up, cut off the ganking link, and then continue farming. That's all you really do with Teemo. And there you go, he hit. Wow, he's taking a lot of damage actually. Blind Q, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. Darius isn't in range yet. Now we run away because he is. Now let him take 2 turret hits. That was a complete fail for them. Complete win for me. I did a lot of damage to Mundo. He's just going to heal it up anyways, but did a lot of damage to Mundo. Darius got 2 unnecessary tower hits. And now we're going to get a gank from Brand. And this isn't looking good for Darius. Where is he? There he is. Just auto attack, and with the assist from Brand, the extra damage from Brand, we'll get yet another kill on Darius up top. So this just shows you how important it is to organize with your team. Ganking, and when you need help, and when their teammate, or when whoever you're facing is low. It just shows you how important team cooperation is, because it is a team game. If you can beat them 1v1, great, more power to you. But like I said in the early game, like I saw, I don't know if you saw that, but I typed out, Darius is one of the people that I do not like facing 1v1. So I said that I'm going to be needing ganks early, and it's paying off. And we've already got their tower. So we're in a pretty good lead. We just got that 150 global gold. What is that? That's 500 plus 250, 750 gold to everybody, or 750 gold globally. So now we have a switch. I wonder if we're going to see Darius go down bottom, because we do have an Orianna going up top. I don't know if this is just temporary until Darius comes back. But this will be interesting to see, because now I'm going to have to start getting magic resist, because she does 56 ability power. And yeah, it is a switch. Darius is going bottom. So this will be interesting playing against an actual ranged champion now. I think my toxic shot is maxed out, yeah, so I'm going to put in, you see, move quick is taking my points in now. So I can do things like this. Last hit, and run away. Last hit. Now, since I'm going against the AP, I was going against AD, so I was going to rush, let me show you. I was going to rush attack damage, Wriggle's Lantern, which I can afford actually right now. This will give me 23 attack damage, 30 armor, and 12% lifesteal. And my basic attacks give, against minions and monsters, have a 20% chance to deal 425 bonus magic damage, so this helps you in farming a lot. And on top of this, your unique active, you get an invisible ward, invisible sight ward, every 3 minutes, which is the cooldown on it anyways, so you get a free ward. Oh no! Ignited, and I'm gonna go down because I'm ignited. That was my bad. I shouldn't have engaged there. Got her close though. I did actually pick up the Wriggles to get that lifesteal and the extra ward, which is really important. But now I'm gonna go into, I should start building Wit's End, and I'll show you why. But right now, I'm going into, I can tell you I'm going into Frozen Mallet right now. That's what I want. 700 health. Let me repeat that again. 700 health, 20 attack damage, and your unique passive, your basic attacks slow your target's movement for 40% for 2.5 seconds, or 30% for range attacks. Now this is basically an escape or chase tool, and it's also a very tanky tool as well. So if you need that extra health, and if you need that extra slow if you're trying to escape, with Frozen Mallet, just auto attack whoever's closest to you, and they'll be slowed for 30% of their movement speed for 2.5 seconds, allowing you to escape. And press W, you'll be able to get away pretty easily. The next thing I do want to get against an Orianna is a Wit's End, and I'll show you why. This is going to be under attack speed, I believe. Yeah, Wit's End. 40% attack speed, 30 magic resist, which is one of the reasons I want to get it. And your unique passive, your basic attacks deal 42 bonus magic damage. Another unique passive, your basic attacks increase your magic resistance for 5 seconds, which stacks up to 4 times. So essentially, this can give you 50 magic resist. So against an AP person like an Orianna, very, very good item. And because I'm so fast compared to Orianna, I have 437 movement speed. Well, at least when I have the move quick bonus passive. She only has, what is that, 370, and I have 437. So I can just kite her, really. Especially with the wriggles, I have that chance to do a lot of damage to minions. It's just last hit. That's all you want to really do in this game, is last hit. Now, I see Mundo is taking either red or golems. So I think he's going to want to... And make sure to utilize your shrooms. So if you do get minions, you get the champion as well. That's very important. Now, since Mundo is probably going to be coming up for another gank soon, like right there, I put the... okay, let's just watch this, what happens. Early flash by Orianna, that's what got her killed. If she flashed right there to over here, we probably wouldn't have killed her. But she flashed way too early. That was a mistake. And now I put a shroom down here for Darius. I want him to chase me into this shroom, or into this bush. So we have vision of where he's going. Mundo's going to find him. Get the slow off him, so I'm just going to auto attack him. He's going to ult way too early, big mistake. Run into this shroom and get another kill for me. And another assist for Darius, Mundo. So that's 2 kills up top and 2 assists up top. Pretty good so far. And the reason why, let me show you this. The reason why I'm putting shrooms up here is because this tower is low. And when it gets low, they want to push, and when they want to push, we want to attack and get them to low health. And when they're low health, they're going to be escaping into this shrooms, or into this brush. They're going to be trying to escape through here, or here. So either way, we have their escape route cut off. That's what you want to do. Now, I would never really put 3 shrooms in this bush, but considering how low this turret is, for that reason alone, that's why I want to be doing that. Now, we did pick up, let me show our build right now, Phage. This is the thing before Frozen Mallet. I believe a Giant's belt is required before. Yeah. Still pretty good. 225 health, 18 attack damage, which is really good. And a unique passive that your basic attacks have a 25% chance to slow your target's movement speed for 30%, 2.5 seconds. So she took a shroom to the face. I was not happy about that. Null Magic Mantle. I now have 101 magic resist, so you're not going to be seeing me taking too much damage, at least compared to before. She has, let's see, what does she have? 70. That's cute. I remember when I had less than 100 resists. Anyways, since I'm doing so much damage, I should be engaging on this because she's lower health than me. I have more attack and more magic resist than she does, so. But we're just going to be pretty passive right now. Let her waste her mana. See, it's doing like nothing. Half her mana is already gone. And her attacks are her doing damage as Orianna is based off of mana. So, obviously, AP. I sound so smart, right? That's like saying, oh, Lux is based off AP. Yeah, she is. Pretty obvious statement, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, Darius is coming for an obvious gank. But he runs into a shroom and is not going to be able to do much damage to me. Now, I question myself over there if that was a good reason to flash. I look back on this and yes, it was. Because I escaped it and now Mundo is going to put them into the shrooms. Of course, that's an area of effect. If one hits the shrooms and there's someone else nearby, it gets both of them. And that's an easy double kill, double assist, and double assist for Soraka. Nice try, Ashe, though, by the way. Good idea for Ashe. Soraka, I believe she pulled off her ult, and that's why we got the assist, or why she got the assist. But 2 kills, 2 assists, or actually 4 assists and 2 kills, a very good trade-off for what just happened. Now, what am I going to get here? Giant's belt. Yeah, 300 away from Frozen Mallet, give or take a bit. And that's going to give me, well, I'm going to be really tanky now. 2365 health with 111 armor and 102 magic resist. Now, Mundo, I know you have your ultimate and you want to take down Tarek, excuse me, Ezreal and Orianna, but this was a bad decision. So now right now, you can see our lane is pushed, our lane being the top lane. So let's just help out mid lane because we want to get the towers. These 3 towers are priority throughout the game. If this is taken, you want to get either mid or bot. And since no one's here, might as well try and take it. Which I think we will. Now this depends on if Orianna wants to push or come back. If she comes back, yeah. So she's over there. She sees me pushing this tower, and she's going to try and push this tower. So, obviously, if I run over there, I might be able to stop it, but it's at really low health, and it'll just be a waste of time, probably. So might as well take that tower, and yeah. Yeah, that was going to go down in a couple seconds. She's just hitting her shrooms. Shroom City. See? Vision. She's scared, actually. She's smart. She's going around. And right here, I think I might be able to gauge on Jarvan, but just want to scare him out, maybe. Make him recall and think about, oh, it might be ganked. Darius is coming in perfect. He can't hit me because he's been queued. Movement speed, give me that. No, I don't know why he early ulted. That was a waste. So that's 1 kill, 1 assist. But they all ran into my ultimate, so that's going to be 2 assists already, 3 assists for 1 death. So I don't know if that was worth it for them. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the team fight to go into that shroom. Now, oh, that heal. 4 assists. Okay, look at this. 4 assists, 1 death. Or 4 kills and 1 death for me. Obviously, I got an assist for every single one of them, except for the one that I killed, because I got the kill for it. Brand was an idiot there. Now, we should be able to pick up, yep, we did. Frozen Mallet time, here we go. Every one of my basic attacks slow your target's movement speed by 30% for 2.5 seconds because we are ranged. Ashe, if she had her ult, she might be able to do something, but she doesn't. She already pulled it out early. Where am I? Oh, I'm just taking down the stars. Now you can see the Frozen Mallet really starting to shine right now. Because I got attacked by Ezreal, my passive for my W got taken out, so I wanted to use it to keep that speed up. Wow, I almost killed Darius right there. And now with my lifesteal, I'm basically almost back to full health. This is just so that I don't push. That is so we can see them, because they're not going to be going up this side. They're going to be coming around through this part. Again, using my ult for vision rather than damage, because I'm not AP. See? Perfect. Exactly what it was for. And put another one over there, just for fun. And this Jarvan, wow, that's a terrible idea. So the ult going down, but I'm just eating people. Oh no. No. Oh well. That was a pretty good exchange, I think. Oh, will he hit the shroom? Come on! Come on! Hit the shroom! No, you know you want to. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ezreal. Ah, guess not. I want to see this. I want to see if he hits the shroom. I want to get this. Oh, he hit the shroom! He's taking damage! Yes! Shroom! Haha! Yes, I know I'm the best. And that gets me the Wit's End and next 430 gold in my pocket. You, sir, are a star. Yes, I am. And that's why I put that there. I was hoping that they were going to go into a team fight and try and escape. This one was a vision one, but this one was just to see if they were going to escape off to the right, which sure enough, I got a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Alright, so let me show you this Wit's End. Obviously, like I showed you earlier when I was fighting against Orianna, it gives you that 40% attack speed, 30 magic resist, and your basic attacks deal 42% or 42 bonus magic damage to anything. And you'll be doing, and your basic attacks will be doing, increase your magic resist for 5 by 5 seconds for 4 stacks. And oh no, I am screwed. No, I'm not. Press W to win. 3 people, 4 people, and they can't get me. That's pretty funny. And I got my reinforcements up here. Again, shrooms to push the lane because there's a huge gank possibility. Now there's shrooms up there. Yeah, Darius is taking one. And the entire team is taking them. Yeah, look at that. I got 2 slows, actually 3 slows, including the one who hit the shroom. So they all took that extra magic damage, which isn't much right now, but they all got slowed, which can be annoying. Mundo is getting melted right there. I don't know what his plan was. Popping down the, popping down the ultimate, igniting Jarvan. He's gonna go down. Ezreal's taking a lot of damage too from that auto attack of mine. Let me go in to see if I can pick him off. Brand took down Darius. In all honesty, Ezreal, if I press W, which when I have it, I could probably gone and killed him, but we don't want to be too greedy. Actually, I'm pretty low health too, so don't want to be too greedy. That was a good exchange. There's the GG 4 for 1. And yeah, this has been a little quick guide on how to play Teemo. And I think I went up going either 17, I think it was 11, 3, and 7. Pretty good, but yeah. Hope you guys learned something on how to play Teemo, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.